Yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel.
You hurt yourself?
Oh, I don't know what that was. There we go. Okay.
It
That's weird.
What's up? We're the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? Back in it with a first impressions of a Jordan budget model.
Yes. The Jordan Fly Lockdown. I guess this is a new model. I don't think they've ever had this. So they're trying to make new... and apparently it was supposed to be Kawhi Leonard's signature shoe. That was...
Really?
It's a rumor, yeah.
Huh.
That's what some people were saying. I don't know if it's true. But that's what some people said. And you know, it's $110, pretty cheap. You know, on the budget side of for price.
It's gotta be the cheapest Jordan basketball shoe.
One of them.
Not
yeah.
one of them.
And so let's end. This includes the dismantling, so shout out to fastpass.cn.
If you want to cop this shoe, there will be a link in the description box below.
Exactly.
That like button.
So let's get it started right off with the tracciones, and it's like a mix of herringbone and like a pivot kind of.
Yeah, right? It's like a half pivot and then herringbone. And...
Yeah, I already played in this, and it kind of reminds me of like a Kyrie 2 Hyperdunk 2016 vibe, you know, where it's like the rubber like comes up, but then it's really long, so then it kind of moves.
Yeah, it's very pliable.
Very pliable. Soft. But then it says durable rubbers, and it's a budget model, so it's probably good for outdoor use.
Yeah, you know, even if it is soft, it's deep grooves.
Yes.
Which would probably last a while.
Exactly, and so outdoor use is probably good, and I already played in it, so traction seems to be really good. So there's that. Moving on to the cushion. I don't know what this is, probably Phylon, but then it feels pretty soft, right?
Yeah, it does feel pretty soft.
Yeah.
Sometimes Phylon is like nice.
Yes.
And then sometimes it's like horrible, but I don't know.
Yeah, like in the fly traps, it's Phylon, but it's nice. But then Kyrie 2, Kyrie 3 is just Phylon 2. So I don't know if they kind of like put different, percentages of different materials in the actual compound of the midsole, but it feels pretty soft. So I mean, it's plush. You don't feel too high off the ground, and there is a top-loaded zoom unit in the forefoot. And as you guys can see from this, it's a very nice time. So let's look at the cross-section cut. So it is pretty much a top-loaded zoom unit.
Yeah.
And there is some...
The tiniest hole you've ever seen hollowed out in the heel, just for a little bit more compression.
Exactly.
And then you got are they calling that flight speed? It's a midfoot plate.
Yeah.
Do they need to call it flight speed? No, it's just a shank plate in the midfoot.
Exactly.
For support.
Yep, and then let's see how thick the actual zoom unit is. It's 8.36 millimeters. Your average thickness, And then the actual thickness of the outsole plus the cushion minus the insole is, in the forefoot, is 15.86 millimeters thick.
It's pretty thin.
Yeah, it's pretty thin, on the thinner side. The thinnest, I think, is like 13.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the Harden Volume 1.
Yeah.
But there's that, and then in the heel, it's 24.05 millimeters. So that's like a 9 millimeter offset, which is decent. It's not. Is that a lot?
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, some people don't like an offset.
Yeah, but I didn't feel any too offset, It feels like a regular, basketball shoe. So but I can definitely feel the zoom unit. It feels super nice. And you can actually see the other holes
there's a few
in the
more.
heel. Yeah, there's a few more holes in the heel. Moving on to the materials. It says on Nike's description of the shoe, it says a textile construction. It looks like a woven carbon fiber type of cloth,
I mean, it looks like carbon fiber.
It's pretty dope, man.
It's really dope. It reminds me of like a ballistic nylon
exactly.
that Brand Black has used before. So it seems like a military grade type of super strong, almost canvas, but it's a woven and it's super thin.
It's very thin.
Very soft too.
Exactly. Really soft. Conforms to your foot really well. But it's also super supportive. It doesn't stretch at all. So I mean, dude, this is a super nice material for a
great material.
I'm glad that companies are moving away from like shit mesh and like really crappy materials, and this is nice.
And aesthetically, it looks way nicer than Nike's patented shit mesh.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? Than a lot of these other budget materials, it actually looks somewhat premium.
Yeah.
And then they do a little bit of fuse around the toe area and on the outside of the toe, which is good for lateral containment.
Yes.
Also durability for toe drags.
Yep.
So and then you got this wing here. That's a spoiler.
What is this?
Well,
when you go fast,
if you're hitting high speeds, you need downforce.
Is this the actual Phylon or is this plastic? I don't know. Interesting. It has like the same texture. Just
this is some type of plastic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's a lot harder.
Probably some polyurethane, TPE or something. But overall materials are super nice. Moving on to the fit, I did go down half a size, but then I don't know why, but for some reason, like all Jordan shoes recently have been running super long.
Yeah, Jordans run long sometimes.
Yeah, for me, so I don't know, like whatever your size was in, like I guess a Jordan 32 or whatever, you should be fine in this. So. So lengthwise was good for me when I went half a size down, and it runs pretty damn narrow, more than normal, but it's not super narrow, but then so more on the narrower side of things. So if you're a wide footer, just watch out for that. But I mean, the fit is super snug on my foot, really no dead space at all. Very, very comfortable fit, especially with the materials. So fit is super nice. Okay, and then looking on the underlay of the material, of course there are 2 layers, and then it looks to be like a flight strap type of material for the first 2 eyelets. I don't really think that does a whole lot. I don't know. I feel like maybe
might give you a little lockdown around
I guess
front of your toe, and then you have some pretty durable looking eyelets. I mean, it goes through 2 different eyelets. It goes through the upper, and then like this plastic piece that is 3 of the eyelets, which is cool.
That's pretty.
Then you have a strap right on the tongue to put your laces through, which is, chill if you like that.
And then right here, there's a little bit more underlay. If you see that white thing, so I guess that's more for durability too in the toe area. And and then this, isn't this kind of weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
This midsole coming out like this. You guys see that? I don't know. That's kind of weird. But anyways, let's weigh these.
They should have just done without that.
I know.
Why would they do that?
All right. What do you think?
Oh. You always look at me and I'm like, what did I do?
It feels light though, right?
It does feel light. I'm going to go with...
10? I'm going with 10.
No, I'm going to go with 12 point.
Really?
12.8.
That heavy?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see. Ooh, 11.8, not 11.92. It doesn't feel that heavy though. I mean, it feels very responsive. I mean, the cushion isn't like, there's no dead play in the cushion. Fits really nice. Traction seems to be good. But overall, for $110, my first impressions are very nice. Aesthetically though, I kind of like them. There was like a Ferrari colorway with like the Ferrari symbol with the Jordan on the tongue. It looked pretty dope. I kind of like them.
They look a little cheesy to me, but they're not horrible.
Yeah. Jordan needs to get better designers, to be honest. But I mean, if the performance is good, I don't really care about aesthetics too much.
Yeah.
But anyways, that my first impressions are good. And of course, if you guys want a cop a pair, of course you should wait for the review. But if you can't and you want a cop a pair, the link will be in the description box.
This might be a low key sleeper.
Yeah, I feel like it will be. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.